All right, just to be a little extra cautious, I'll also flip these over and label because they go this way, but I flip them over A, B, and then C and D. So that's I'm just kind of being extra precautious here because I'm an idiot and I could screw this up, and I'm hoping I don't. So taking it nice and slow. All right, so Mr. Patassa here gave us a PDF of the pinouts, and from what I can read, this is the best thing to go to. So we're going to download that. It opens up. This is my kid's tablet that I stole from him. So it opens up this PDF. Come on. Here we go. Opens up this PDF, and he did a great job of explaining which pin number goes where. So this is what I'm going to use. I believe this looks like to be the kind of the main brain here. So I'm going to use to connect or to cut all these wires and connect them to the pigtails on the new thing here. So get started on that. All right, so one thing I wanted to let you know is if you are a newbie, my last name is Newbie, like me, and you're wondering, okay, what the hell, where do these numbers come from and which way am I looking at them, the orientation and all that. This is harness A right here, so A. And when you flip it over and look at the back of it, it tells you on the top right, see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to the left. This is the first one on this chart, so A, where's it at? Yeah, plug A, 13 is going to be black. So if you look at the top right, 1 and then go all the way across, that's on the top left corner, that's 13, 14, and then lastly it's 26. So that's how you know which where the numbers are. So we're going to take A13 and we're going to connect it to, where's H? 9H, or other way around. And do these have, can't tell. Yeah, these have the same thing on there. It's bad light, but basically we're connecting it to 9H. So on the top right, I don't think you can see this, and I'm sorry because I'm looking at different places than where my hands are. Let's look over here. You can barely see it with this camera, but on the top left, that's 9H, it's black. So we'll disconnect, cut 9H, and then we'll connect it in and crimp it to 13A. And then that's how we'll do this. So, and you can't hardly see it, but it's there. It's a little number 9 imprinted on there. So that's how you know. That's how you know the numbers. All right, guys. One thing I want to point out real quick: your grounds, especially your grounds. I've run across a couple that have had the same color. So on A here, you can see there's a white and black on here, and then there's these two white. Come on, focus. There's these two white and blacks on top. Well, these two white and blacks on top actually go together in a 4 connection right here. So you can see there's 2 wires there, 2 wires there that all connect. You just want to be careful because A actually has several white and, that's not A, I'm sorry. A has a couple of white and blacks that actually, this white and black's going to go to something different, a different ground. So just be careful. Like mine are all wired here together. I didn't want to undo that. So what I did is just pulled on them to make sure I had the right 2, and then they got short on this side. So that way I didn't accidentally grab this and connect it to the wrong white and black. So just pay very close attention to exactly which wire you're in the position and follow it all the way out to the end of the pigtail to make sure that you're getting the correct one, because some of the colors, I've just started here and I found a couple of the colors duplicated. That maybe that's not the case all the way through, but just pay close attention to the color and the position on the harness there. So, okay, I'm gonna keep going. I've taken my time. I'm doing one at a time, and as you can see, I've gotten 3 so far. And I don't want to even tell you how long it's been between these clips. I'm just double checking, triple checking before I connect these, and I'm not actually plugging it in like some people have. I feel confident enough that I can get it correct with reading and taking my time going slow enough. So that's what I'm doing. So anyway, I'll be back. Okay, real quick. This one says A26 is red and green. A26, red and green. My A26 is actually red and blue. I'm hoping that, forget the guy's name who made this, just maybe messed up, and or maybe his is red and green, but I'm going to go ahead and send it, and I'm going to connect this red and blue to the rear heat, which is what that says, 2i rear heat. Real quick, I don't think it matters that much that that's red and blue. It's that it's in the correct position, because when I look at 2i, which is what that's going to, that's this wire here, definitely red and green. So shouldn't really make that big of a difference. This wire could be, as long as it's in the 26 A position, as long as that wire is in the 26A position, it could be green or purple or brown, whatever, it doesn't matter.